What's going on, everybody? It is Solo E, and in this video I'm actually going to show you how you can literally grow and build a small account. This is for anybody that has an account under $1,000, but I'm gonna start off with $100 and show you guys that I swear this is possible and it can be done if you literally follow every single bit and piece in this particular video. So don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about that. Anything is possible. Anything. Just over a year ago, I was making $30K a year with my 9 to 5. And now I'm making well over 100K doing what I love doing. And that's all thanks to Forex. Your boy Solo. So first and foremost, I really need you guys to do me one huge favor. Make sure you obviously subscribe to this YouTube channel and like and share. But most importantly, go on my Instagram. It is The Real Solo E. And follow me, guys, because there's a lot of fake pages now that's being made and trying to scam people, and that's not me. I am not finna DM you first whatsoever about trading. So make sure you follow my real legit page, which is The Real Solo E. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm literally going to give you guys a guide by guide walkthrough process, and I'm going to actually tell you this is how much you should put in for a lot if you are running a $100 account. Once it gets to $500, this is how much you should start trading. And then once it gets to $1,000, I'm gonna tell you the lot size that you should also be trading. And then most importantly, I'm going to even give you 3 pairs that you should only focus on and do not trade anything else. So first, before we start, you guys need an actual broker that can work with small accounts. Now, I highly recommend working with the broker. That link is literally down below. If you guys have anything under $1,000, kid you not, you can trade any of these that I am going to mention. So the very first one we're going to focus on actually trading would be, it can be any of these two though. It can be either be gbpusd or gbp yen. This is the very first one that we're going to focus on heavily and growing this $100 account. And the next one we're going to be paying attention to is gold. Gold, to me, and the strategy that I use, which I'm going to be showing you guys, it's just been wonderful and it has been working great. I mean, I use this on the 4 hour. I use this as a scalper. It's honestly been working very well. So we're going to use gold as our second option. Last but not least is going to be NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100 is by far one of my favorite indices to trade. You can make so much money, especially when it's trending. And honestly, NASDAQ 100 is always in the trend. Even if you are scalping this, you guys can make some good money. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the actual compounding sheet. Now, I know you guys see me talk about this in a couple of my other videos. Once again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this YouTube channel because I give you guys always fire gems. But let's look at this sheet. So we have a $100 account, right? And we're trying to get $100 to $1,000. And once we get to $1,000, we're going to actually change a couple things. But our first and only priority is getting that $100 to $1,000. So when you guys are mentally preparing yourself to grow that $100 account, you need to first realize, before you can really start going crazy with lot sizes, you need to get that account to a certain amount. And that amount is going to be $1,000. So this is how we're going to do it. Very simple. If we have the proper risk management strategy, once again, guys, check out my other videos. This is my YouTube channel. We are basically looking for a 4% increase for our actual profits for every time we trade. So let's say we have a successful trading day. We only looking to do 4%, just 4%, right? Now that can probably be a high number for a lot of you guys or a low number for a lot of you guys when you actually look at the numbers. We're not focusing on the numbers, we're focusing on the percentage, because if you guys had a 100K account or 200K account, 4% is a big number. So if we look at this, let's say we have $100 right now, right? We are trying to just do a $4 gain. That's it. Nothing less and nothing more. So how we go about doing that is very simple. We focus on something called a 1 to 2 RR, which is a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So that being said, we have this strategy where we only trading 1 to 2 trades. Other than that, we're only going to be risking 10% per, or 10 pips per trade, trading GBP USD. So if we go on this actual GBP pip value calculator for GBP USD, let's say that we're looking for 20 pips, because honestly, guys, that's really what it's coming down to, 20 pips for 1 or 2 with 10 pips as far as your risk. So we're looking 20 pips right here, right? Now, if we do a lot size of 0.0 0.02 and whatnot. And then let's say that this was just going to leave us how it is. We got GBP and then the currency is USD. If you're somewhere else, you can change that. But once we hit calculate, it's going to tell you how much profit you will make. So you already made your profit off of just that one trade. You guys see what I'm saying? So that being said, you don't have anything to worry about for that day. Bada boom. Now let's do this. How do you figure out what lot size should I enter so I can determine the trade? If you come over here, we have this position calculator. This position calculator is going to give you everything that you need to know. When you guys are looking to grow this $100 account, you do not want to risk no more than 2% per trade with a 10 pip stop loss. So if we do that, then basically it's telling us right here what our standard lot should be, which is 0.02. So that's very simple. And what we're going to do once we get to that stage of reaching $1,000, which if you guys have obviously all winning days, which is not accurate, it will be within about 60 days that you can get there. But if you guys stay consistent with this, you will get there. So let's say that you now reached $1,000 in your account. Now 4% is now $40. As time happens, if we were to look down, let's say where can we get this account in 60 days? We can get it to 10K. So let's now do the numbers again. So let's go back to this position calculator. And let's say that we have $1,000 account now. We still doing 10 pips. Now it's telling us our lot size should be 0.20. So if we go back here, 0.20 into that, and it tells you $40 right here. So we know that, all right, we just need to get another winning trade. Once we get that other winning trade, then we can go ahead and take this buy now or the sell. One thing that I do want you guys to realize is if you lose 2 straight trades, do not trade for that day. Just come back the next day. The reason why we only trade in 1 or 2s, and if you guys want to do more, that's fine, meaning like you can ride the trade if you want to, but just do a 1 or 2 and keep it like that. The reason on why we're doing 1 or 2s is simply because if we do win the trade and then we lose the other trade, we still have profit for that day. It's not 4%, it would probably be 2%. You guys can definitely play around with it and figure things out, but I'm giving you guys a general analysis of how to grow your $100 account consistently and genuinely, as far as not risking anything, not going crazy with your lot sizes and all that, because you'll get to an amount and then you start blowing it. After we reach that $1,000, let's do 10,000. 10,000 is the bread and butter. So now 4% of $10,000, we're looking at $400 for that day. And mind you, we're only doing a 2% risk, right? We're only risking 2% per trade, which is 10 pips out. All right. And how you figure that out, once again, is you come here. But let's say that we are looking for another buying setup. Now, for those I don't know what strategy I actually use is the 200 moving average. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. I'm actually scalping this, but you guys can do this even on a 30-minute. The higher the time frame, the better. I highly recommend focusing more on a 30-minute. So if we come on a 30-minute and we know the trend is up, the moving averages will be below the actual candles. And then on top of that, what I look for once price comes close to the moving average, I look for a double bottom, double top, or I look for an engulfing candle, and that's basically all I look for. So seeing that we pretty much got that set up right here, price broke out of the moving average, came down, retested with an engulfing candle with a double bottom. We're doing 10 pips out, as you guys see here, and then we're just doing a simple 1 or 2. As you see, it smashed TP within about an hour and 30 minutes and so it smashed TP. Now that you guys had hit TP, basically simple, you are up $400 for the day. Leave the market alone, come back the next day, and you will be up. You have to at least make about $416 as well. So just to sum it down, guys, within 60 days from doing this $10,000 account, you will now be reaching 100K. And then once you reach 100K, that is pretty much how you can fibble and play around with things and go crazy. Now, I know this sounds super easy, obviously, in video, but when you get to trading, yes, it can be difficult, because it's really the only thing that's really going to mentally get you effed up is honestly patience. I kid you not, it's patience. So I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. If you're looking to grow a $100 account, but you're looking for that $100 to be your main source of income, like your main source of side hustle, stop it, because you have that perception. Basically, you're basically saying, I need this $100 to grow fast so I can pay rent, so I can pay my car note and all that. No, have another account. I highly recommend everybody that is going to do this challenge, have another account. Do what you can, do what you want with that account. But this $100 account, take your time, build it up. And if you guys actually make this $100 to 10K or to 100K, let me know. I really appreciate it. And I'm honestly going to do a video, and we all can do this video, where we do a $100 challenge to 100K. How we would do that is you guys have to be in a Discord, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of live sessions. So make sure you check that out. And once again, check out the broker down below if you guys want to sign up with them and get everything going. But I appreciate the love and support, and that's basically what it is, guys. Your boy Solo. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.